I'm here at my folks' house. My mom just got done saying she didn't want me using this house to work on making my my dreams a reality, or my dreams come true, or something good happen in my life. But I got to go ahead and do that anyways because I don't have a choice. It's my life, right? And if I'm not living the happiest version of my life and letting someone else determine that I shouldn't live the happiest version of my life, then that makes me just the slave or a prisoner of another person, and I don't need that. What I do need is see, this is my Lincoln Town Car limousine. I got this while working as a delivery driver and saving almost all my money except for what I was giving to some people that I like to think about as my kids, because I lived with their mom and them for a while, and so I was just, anyways, I love them, and so I was either saving my money or giving some to them, and that's what I've been doing. And the reason I was getting this is because I want to buy this land. My mom and dad are going to put this house on. They say they're going to put it on the market in about a month or so. I'd been trying to figure a way to be able to get this land or another piece of land. Actually, at first I was going to look for another piece of land, just 4 or 5 acres with, just, like partially wooded and partially, cleared. But all the land that I found was either too expensive or I couldn't, people wouldn't work with me on that. Well, I spent a lot of time, saving some money, building up good credit and stuff like that. And I could, 2 years, 2 years I'd looked for land trying to find a place to have a campground. And I wasn't able to find anything that, anybody would be, flexible enough to work with me on the thing. But so what I did is I thought, well, okay, I need more money. So, working at, well, I didn't want more money. I want to live free. I want everybody to live free. I want it to be heaven. That's what I want the most. But I don't know how to make that happen because everybody has got this idea that, I don't know. Money we won't use heaven, and I'd sure like to make earth heaven. But it seems like everybody thinks heaven is supposed to happen after you die, and that you're not supposed to experience heaven while you're alive. And that's not true. You're actually supposed to, that's why living's supposed to be a gift. It's not supposed to be born into debt and national debt and, have no opportunities, for education and stuff like that because, nobody gave you, I could talk about all that all day long, but the thing is, I worked a lot to make this happen so that I could, so that I could buy this land because I really want to have an RV parking, RV campground resort kind of place, and I'd like to be president too, but right now I'm kind of starting to lose my faith in people. My mom did that today. Now, I'm sure that it won't stay gone forever because because I really love people, and for some reason I can't seem to shake having faith in people. I can't seem to not have. I know the words, everything I say, but the thing is the other day the government sent a lady to my house from the police force with a gun and a bunch of papers saying that I had to get and fill out like 20 different forms and certificates of authority and stuff like that. In other words, they said that I needed to pay them more money and get more permits and more certificates and stuff from them in order just to be able to find some way to live that some kind of happy version of my life. And so that's what you call being overregulated. So now The only ideas that I really had was, okay, well, I'll keep the car. Okay, so I can't use it for business because the government carries guns and they don't want me to live unless I pay them some more money or something like that, or they don't want to. I don't know what it is they want. I guess they just want more money and more paperwork. I don't know, but I just yeah, right. I want to just work and have some fun, and do good things for good. That's what I want. And so I thought, well, I'll keep this, and maybe I can raise the money to either do this and be able to offer this free and just keep it as a personal private car or personal car, and when somebody has a wedding, then I can take them free. If I can get enough people to work with me to make that possible. And then I would never have to, I'd never have to have people sign contracts. And so if something happens and, they needed to change the date, it wasn't a problem, having the car sitting there for a day or something like that. I didn't have to force people, well, you signed a contract and now I got to make you pay half, or, I didn't want to have to, I didn't want to have to be able, I didn't want to have to make people sign contracts and stuff like that. And, but really what I want to do is I'd like to free people. I'd like to free me, but I can't figure out how to do that. But so I thought, well, if I can get enough people to work with me on and make sure that, I'm able to, pay for a house and clothes and car and gas and all that kind of stuff, or if they could just free me, so that I could have a house and a car and all that kind of stuff, then I would do this free, right? And then what I would also like to do is I like to work outside, and I like to plant flowers and stuff like that. Spent a lot of money and did a lot of work on my folks' house. I just really love doing that, right? Okay, so some people that feels like work, they go, oh man, I don't want to do that. For me, I want to do that, right? And it is work, but it's just work that I love. It's fun. I enjoy it. And it's one of those kind of things that I wake up early and be excited to get to work. Yeah. So this would make a great RV park and campground stuff. And if I could raise the money, then I could save this house. And maybe save me. But I'm in a place now where I can't. I gotta have faith in you. Trying not to cry, because every time I've cried, bad things have happened. So I'm trying not to do that. But I'm at I really got to save this land, right? And I'd like to be able to take people to their weddings and to and from their weddings free, right? I'd like to be able to do that. And I'd like to be able to have a RV resort campground place. And if it's not a free world, if we're not free people, it's not, then if you can help me raise the money so that I can at least do some things for some people free, that'd be really very good. Okay? And I love you, and I'd say that's why I'm here, and that's true. That is why I'm here. But I'd be there too if I had any idea where you are or what I was supposed to do right now. Because yeah, could you help me save this land and help me save this car? And could you help me save me? All right. Thanks. Love you.